The big day to see the continuation of the second season of Alchemy of Souls is approaching, and thanks to the photos, posters, and previews, we can have an idea of what can happen. They already presented the third official trailer of the new season, and it has left us all surprised. In this preview, we can see the continuation of many things that have been revealed in the first and second preview, so this makes us more excited for the big day to come. But while we wait for December 10th, we can enjoy information of what could happen in the second season of this great story. That's why today I'm going to talk about third trailer explained the second season of Alchemy of Souls. But first, remember to subscribe to this channel and activate the notification bell to be among the first to see our content. We can see in the beginning of the preview Jang Wook is very angry and determined. Apparently, he is fighting with some guards of Ho Young's house. One detail we can predict from the images is that Naksu is at Ho Young's house, and apparently Jang Wook found her thanks to Jade. In the narration, Jang Wook says, "The power of the ice stone is too much to handle." With this we can confirm what adult Buyeon once said in the vision Mudok had, when she said that the power of the ice stone was too great and whoever had it had to handle the consequences. Apparently Jang Wook has so much power inside him that he can't control it. It's like the time he released his energy that they had to put a bracelet on him so he could control his hand. So maybe this time he has a little more control, but at the same time he feels a lot of energy inside him that he doesn't know how to handle. Then we can also see Jang Wook in the forest very surprised. Apparently he encountered something, or someone, or is remembering something. You can hear the narration stating, "If you take out the stone inside you, you will die." So it could be that Jang Wook is thinking of taking out the ice stone so he doesn't have the responsibility of having so much power, or because he wants to give it to Naksu so he can heal herself. Recall that in the first preview we saw a part where a petrified hand was presented, and it may be that Naksu is not well, and needs the ice stone to live. Then we see Naksu sitting on the ground as if bored and pensive, and we also see another image where she is holding a white petal. This petal looks a lot like this image from the first preview. Apparently that petal fell from a window and she realized that someone wanted to communicate with her, because there is another image where you can see that she is surprised and as if she had found something. But one of the most striking things of the preview was the images of Yul. We can see how Yul is touching his chest as if he feels pain, and we understand that these are the side effects of the Jean family's bloodworm. In the narration Yul says, "I was wondering if we met before." So Yul saw Naksu and could recognize her a little bit. But the most curious thing is that it appears as Yul is seeing Naksu dressed as she used to dress in red and purple. In that part Yul has a surprised face, and we can see that there is a lot of blood on the sword and on the ground. This scene can be very confusing because if Naksu is locked up, what is she doing in the forest with a sword as if she has hurt someone? Now we must wonder if it is really Naksu or will it be someone else? Could it be that the one dressed in red and purple is Naksu and the one dressed in white is Buyeon? Well, we don't know that yet, but soon this doubt will be cleared up. We also see the image of Naksu near some tree branches like the image we saw in the preview of the first season. So we know that she is hiding. We also see Yul very sad. It could be that Yul is suffering a lot because he knows that Naksu lost her memory, or maybe because he knows that she is still a murderer, and understands that he must eliminate her so that she won't cause any more trouble even though he loves her very much. In the narration Ho Young says, "They will never recognize each other." So we confirm that Ho Young is hiding Naksu in her house and doesn't want Jang Wook to know where she is. Apparently Ho Young thinks the one inhabiting Naksu's body is her daughter Buyeon, or she's hiding her for some benefit. We also see Jang Wook and Naksu sitting, leaning against a wall, and they look very sad and forlorn. But we also see how they are talking, and apparently a lot of things happened in that conversation. Naksu touches him gently and Jang Wook strokes her face. But there are some images that are a bit confusing and surprising because we see Jang Wook with his sword while Naksu is kind of falling, and you can see a strange energy around her. We don't know if Jang Wook had to use his sword to stop something bad she was doing, or if it was that she has some strange energy lapses that cause the body to go that way. It could also be that she is sometimes overpowered by Bouillon, and at other times she can take control and act like a soul switch in her own body. It could also be an effect because she is petrifying herself, or it could be some witchcraft that Jin-moo is doing to her. In the narration, Naksu says, "Does it make you feel comfortable if you take it out?" And then Jang Wook says, "You saw the ice stone inside me, didn't you?" So this may mean that Naksu is being guided by Ho-young or Jin-moo to convince Jang Wook to take out the ice stone. Ho-young would be interested in getting the ice stone because with that she could somehow get her daughter Bouillon back like she did in the past. And Jin-moo would also want the ice stone to become more powerful. In the second preview, she looks disoriented and dazed in the same way she was when Jin-moo used the bells to handle her. So it is very likely that in this second season she also hears the bells and is stunned by Jin-moo. This could explain why you'll saw her with a sword full of blood. Maybe sometimes when she hears the bells she leaves Ho-young's house and does wrong things because of Jin-moo. For this reason, it may be that Yul is also heartbroken because he knows what Naksu is doing, but we don't know if he knows that she is being controlled by Jin-moo. One very interesting detail is that we see Jang Wook and Naksu at the famous tree that Naksu used to go to when she was younger. In the first season, she told Jang Wook that she used to climb that tree and wished she could do it again. Jang Wook promised her that he would take her there someday. So it may be that Jang Wook will take her there so that she can remember the times she had with him. Let's remember that now that Jang Wook has the ice stone, he can fulfill her wish to take her to the tree. Maybe with that Naksu will remember who she is. We can also see Naksu's face as if she has seen Jang Wook, and apparently she may have recognized him and feels very sad about everything that is happening. What do you think of this third preview of Alchemy of Souls Season 2? What is your theory of what could happen in the new season? If you like this video, give it a like and share it with your friends.